said if this is recording me right now. Ew, why is it stuck this way? Since when is live this way? I don't even care. Hi, welcome back. I don't have no idea why it's faced this way. I feel like every other time I came on here it was not like this. But I talked about this in my last live and I don't know what happened, but it didn't end up saving, which is really annoying because the whole purpose that I like live is the fact that I don't have to edit. I can come and get my thoughts across and then it's saved and I don't even have to edit or do anything. It's just beautiful. So I just was coming on here today because I was just in the shower and I was just having like this thoughts just running through my head, and it made me realize like no one is coming to save me. Let me keep getting ready while I was doing all this, but no one's coming to save me. And I was like, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing because at the end of the day, I don't need saving. I'm completely fine. The things that I feel like are, affecting me a certain way, in reality, they don't really mean that much. And they really don't mean anything at all if I don't give it the power to. But I was thinking about how I look at myself as like somebody who is a healer. I just feel as though the energy that I carry, I can always just be a light to those around me. And I was thinking about how like, okay, well, where do I refill my cup at? Who refills my cup? How do I get out the same thing that I feel like I'm putting out? And I don't mean from like not getting that from like friends or not getting that from family. I mean like the overall source of energy itself. Like where am I? Oh, thank you so much. Where am I getting my source of energy from? What is filling up my cup? What is making Ataya feel like herself again? And I feel like I've been in like a really bad rut these past couple months. And I just had to wake up today and realize like, okay, at the end of the day, no one's coming to save you outside of God and like the universe and source or whatever you want to call it, whatever it may be to you. Outside of that, like I have nothing or nobody or anything that I can really turn to fill myself back up. And I feel like the moment that I kind of understood, and not only understood, but I accepted that no one's coming to save me. And not only is that okay, but everything that I need, I'm capable of doing it myself. And I feel like I've catapulted like tenfold within my healing journey because like I'm not looking for anything or anyone to do anything for me. I understand that they can all be done within myself. And so I don't know if you're feeling like me. It's a lot of people out there where like we're empaths. It's people who just pick up on other people's energy. And I noticed that when I was on TikTok, in my little TikTok days, I noticed that when I was posting these videos about how I feel, I was just getting so much confirmation from so many other people. And it's like you feel so alone. You feel like you may be the only person on earth who like cares as much as you do. You may feel like you're the only person on earth who like thinks as deep as you think. Because I used to feel that way. I was just like, I am a prisoner of my own mind and I am the only one who understands me. I just used to think that majority of the world was super surface level, which they are. But I feel as though a lot of us are very much in tune. And I noticed that like when I put myself out there and when I show up like this and when I say the things that I want to say, I attract like-minded people. Like, and that's cool. But back to the point of healing yourself. I feel like a lot of you resonate and understand what I mean when I say like you literally like you're living. It's a difference between like being on autopilot and living, but I analyze my connections. I analyze my daily behavior. I analyze absolutely everything, and I feel like I do everything with intention. I feel as though I normally lead with a pretty much a pure heart, and I feel like a lot of y'all resonate with me on that, and that is completely different than living a life on autopilot, than being controlled by social media, than feeding into vices and not taking the time out to heal yourself or doing whatever it is you need to do that you know you need to do to get to where you need to be. There are people out there who feel me. And I know that, you know, this go come across the right people at the right time. And I don't know. It's not like I'm seeking validation, but I do find it comforting when other people understand where I'm coming from, because it is very hard to be an empath and just kind of be intentional and just be somebody who just addresses everything with, tries to address everything with a pure heart. It's exhausting. And I feel like we are the people who look for something or someone to fill our cup back up, or kind of get out of ruts and get back to being yourself and get back to being in a groove of things. But in reality, you have everything that you need inside of yourself. Like, I've been having such beautiful days. Like, and I've been doing nothing but, I literally haven't done anything but be at home and go to the park. But I just been extremely grateful for the person that I am, and the fact that, like I said, nobody's coming to save me, but I literally can save myself. I literally can find beauty in absolutely everything. Yesterday, I got up. It was like the other day. I got up and I left my phone at home, which is completely like normal, my behavior. Like, I do things like that often where I disappear. If I don't disappear for a couple hours throughout the day, my sanity is just like, ugh, I need to do that for my own sanity. But anyway, I got up and I left my phone at home, and I used my car navigation to take me to this park that I always go to. So I'm pulling up, and right as it's saying I'm arriving, I'm looking around like, this is not where I thought I was. It's just not it. It ended up bringing me there, but to a different side. But I was like, for some reason, I feel as though I was meant to come here. So I get out and I go up there, and soon as I walk in, I wish I had my phone, because the view, and it's so crazy because the exact view was the exact view that I had in my head, because I'd just be imagining a lot of stuff in my head. I'm a Pisces moon, by the way, so if you get it, you get it. My dreams and like my blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the same thing that I imagined in my head, it literally was like another version of that. And I sat there and I ate my fruit and I drank my water, and I did not move. I did not take my eyes off like the whole scene. I was just, I don't know, I haven't been that present in a minute. But it's little things like that. And for me, honestly, just being outside is extremely healing to me. But I feel as though, like, I don't know, you got to take it upon yourself to find the things that make you feel good. For some people, that's like getting up and doing the same thing in the morning, having a solid morning routine. For some people, it's working out. I feel like what I don't like about a lot of, period, Pisces gang. I'm an Aquarius, but I'm a Pisces moon, and it shows. It shows, especially when I get in water. But what I don't like about a lot of like how to figure it out videos, how to find yourself, how to this, it's like, oh, do this, do this, do this. And in reality, like, we all are the same, but we are also all a lot different. And it's no way that we can all find comfort in the same things and those same things building us up. Journaling doesn't work for everybody. Going to morning Pilates doesn't work for everybody. Being an Instagram influencer, whatever it is, everything don't work for everybody. And the older I get and the more I go on my journey, I honestly believe that there are no rules anyway. The moment that you believe that there are certain rules that you should be following is automatically where you automatically put yourself in your own cage. Because at the end of the day, there are no rules. You, honestly, each of us is just on our own like self-discovery journey, and I feel like it's up to you to find the things that heal you. And yeah, and not rely on people to heal you, or not rely on like vices. And like, I don't know, I'm not here to judge nobody, but the moment that you can separate yourself from feeding into like vices and feeding in also to people and just expecting things outside of yourself to heal you, life just is different, you know? Who heals the healer? You. And I don't know, life just been so different for me because I've just been like literally healing myself. I'm just like, wow, like I am capable of doing this. Even on the days where I wake up with an absolute pit in my stomach, like I understand that at the end of the day, like, period, self-love is the realest love. It really is. Like, I'm telling you. And honestly, I was hearing so many podcasts and things like that, and something that repeatedly kept coming up is the relationship that you have with yourself sets the relationship for every other relationship you have. And I look at that and I'm like, ugh, I can see that because the times where I'm dragging myself through the mud, you will allow somebody else to drag you through the mud a little bit because it's just what you're accustomed to. So, yes. Who heals the healer? You do. Period. Yeah, that's it. I have a lot of videos to edit, so hopefully I post something else this week. But I honestly like being on live because this is just so much easier for me. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm grateful. Thank you for everybody who's just been subscribing to my channel. And yeah, I'm grateful for like the growth because like I honestly do not post about this. Like I just post on YouTube and let YouTube do what it do. And God know the algorithm or whatever. But like I said, I honestly feel like what's an algorithm? What is a Sarah, I love you. What's an algorithm? I have no rules. I feel like at the end of the day, I can do absolutely everything that I want to do. And I'm going to look back and be like, wow, I remember when my channel had 200 subscribers because I'm going to surpass that and I'm going to be at 1 million and whatever else it is I want to do. And I feel like you can do whatever it is you want to do too. And there's not certain steps. There's really no rules to this. Like, here I go. Talking too much. I'm going to talk somebody head off. So I'm going to get off this. But I have some more videos coming this week. Thank y'all for being on my live. And I'll see y'all again. Bye.